right, let's see, what is today? I guess it's Monday, like the 23rd. I'm not even sure how many days it's been since I posted. I love how, like, the very first day after they shut down schools, I was like, I'll have nothing to do. And so I'll be posting every day. It's actually harder to post every day now than it was when I had a life. And I think some of it has to do with the fact that, well, I mean, you know, of course my my spirits drag sometimes. It's actually quite a difficult thing trying to keep up with a vlog that, first of all, nobody follows. I don't really get any comments or likes or anything on my videos. But, I mean, at the very least, this can be sort of my video diary that I can look back on someday. I'm getting ready to head back out to my school because it's basically the thing I do for my work right now, is go out there and help pass out food for the kids that don't have any food at home, and they're not getting their food that they used to be able to count on through going to school. But that's getting ready to stop because over the weekend my Board of Education reached out and said, everybody that's still getting a salary right now through these closures, thank you for everything you've been doing, but we're actually going to get our hourly workers and our loyal subs in, and we're going to pay them to pass out the food and to help prepare it and everything like that. And I understand that. As long as the kids are getting fed, I'm cool with stepping back to give people that do not have job security during these closures a little bit of security. What this says to me, though, well, the other thing is they've also reached out to the families in the county and asking about their technology and what they got going on. What this says to me is that we're not really talking about it yet, but they're getting ready to extend the closure. They wouldn't be going to all this extent for 3 more days or 5 more days of this. They would just let it be the status quo, and then we would go back to school next week. The fact that they're reaching out trying to figure out how to educate these kids, and they're like trying to find work solutions for people that don't have security during this time period, tells me that they're making longer term plans, which is a concern for me, because they're telling us we're getting our salary for now, but how long is that gonna continue? And if they are paying us even though we're not working, what does that mean for this summer? If we're able to go back to school, does this mean that we paid you for these last 6 or 8 weeks or whatever, which means that you know, your last salary paycheck will end the end of June, but we're going to go on through July? Is that what they're going to say? I'm not really sure how they're going to handle this. And then on a national level, see, and that's the hard thing people are making fun of. People can't stop from touching their face, and I'm really trying not to do that. I keep hand sanitizer in my bag, but it's really hard. People touch their faces more than they realize. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. I'm not really posting every day because sometimes I don't feel like it, or sometimes I forget. It's actually harder when you have more time to yourself. Sometimes it's harder to get stuff done. Another thing I wanted to talk about was I almost posted a video, maybe it was, what was it, Friday night or Saturday night? It was Saturday night. I had to take Charlie to the hospital. He does not have coronavirus, but this is something that everybody is forgetting, is that it is also regular cold and flu season, and it is also RSV season. And Charlie had just not even, well, a little over a month ago had ended up in the hospital from bronchiolitis, and he was having a little bit of trouble with breathing. And I called the nurse on call with our pediatrician. She said, first of all, it does not sound like coronavirus, but this is the unfortunate thing. People still need to be seen by doctors right now, and it's very tricky. So she told me, because it was Saturday night and the doctor's offices were closed, that I needed to take him to the hospital just to make sure that he was seen by a doctor, make sure he didn't need, treatment. And we get there. And I said, they had it locked down. They had like a tent you had to check in with. They were screening people at the door, obviously. They said, is it for him? And I said, yes. And they said, okay, take him right in, go up to the counter, tell them why you're here, and then immediately go into the room they tell you to go into. Don't sit down. I went, okay. So we went in, and of course I go in and I haven't had a chance to describe anything, and I just said, yeah, so my baby, he has breathing problems, and he's having a little bit of trouble breathing right now. They put me in a room, and it wasn't even 10 seconds later, somebody came, like I went into the room and I heard the door lock behind me, and then not even 10 seconds later, 3 women fully geared up, splash guards, gloves, come in and start asking me a bunch of questions. It's not coronavirus, but of course, when you walk into a hospital and mention breathing problems in any way, boom, they were on. I was surprised we didn't get like put in a crate and shipped to the CDC ourselves. But everything's okay, and honestly, he's at home. It's just a regular virus. Those things still exist. He's at home and he's recovering, but it was very scary going to the hospital. This is some serious stuff, people. And you know, anyway, I'm getting ready to pull up to the school because I've got 2 more food giveaways today and tomorrow, and then I'm being pushed out to give people who need to make money a chance to earn money. So that's where we are with that. We are getting ready to do this food drop-off. All right, I'll catch you next time. Maybe it'll be tomorrow, and maybe it won't. There's a lot going on. All right, see you guys later.